It's time for the Bull City Rumble 2014. Welcome to Haka Week. Well, this is where it all starts here this morning in the garage. We're headed up to the Bull City Rumble in Durham, North Carolina. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive from the house here. Got the Sabre all ready to go. Got the GoPro mounted up there in the fairing, get some onboard footage. And I redid the gas tank in the last few weeks. It's got a fresh paint job. I had a few ripples up here on the top that I didn't like as things shrunk up a little bit, Bondo marks and things. So sanded it all down everywhere except for the black graphics here, and did a little Bondo fill work, fresh coat of orange, and a fresh coat of the PPG clear coat, and it's all cleaned up, ready to go. I've got a little display panel here I'm going to throw on the ground next to the bike because it is going to be in the bike show. They have a $500 best of show. Don't know if I'll actually win anything, but it's fun to take it up and share the whole thing. So this is just more or less a quickie version chronicling the build of it all, where it all started, and things that happened in the process, and a before and after shot, and a little stack of business cards for people. Get them interested maybe, and they'll watch the whole build series on Haka Week. So it's time to fire it up, get on the riding gear, and head on up to Durham to the Bull City Rumble. Let's go.
Here, pre-registered for the Retro Modern.
Retro Modern, get you nice and tight right there.
Right next to the CB?
Yep.
Thanks.
Here we are in the capital tobacco of the U.S., Durham, North Carolina. Yeah, made it up here okay. Got the bike parked back here in the Retro Modern section. So it's time to go take a look at all the bikes that are here. Quite a few people showed up. Here at the registration tent, we're gonna get the bike registered up, get my little tag stick on there, and then we'll walk around. Behind me here is the Retro Modern row, so let's go check those out. A lot of nice bikes here today. The weather's not too bad either. It's not blazing hot. This is an older Kawasaki. Not even sure what one this is. Sure is pretty cool looking though. A lot of 754s here. There's an old one near and dear to my heart. I had 2 or 3 of these. RD350. And there's the Sabre. Cool.
just a model like Chevrolet with a 210.
Wow, this is pretty cool. Love the pipes on this. Some nice work there.
And that's what I was like, this is going to be.
You're Michigan, come on.
Like, yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful example of a 754 here. It's nicely restored. This CX500 is pretty sweet. Lots and lots of nice detail work done on this bike.
The other show that we have here, that's for modern stuff.
These are definitely on my list of must-own bike. Got to get an Airhead at some point. I think everybody should donate so I can get the $5 grand up to buy this bike. Just kidding. But it's a pretty sweet deal. This thing won Best of Show, Best Cafe Racer anyway, at the Eurobike. I was here earlier this year in Raleigh, and this bike's really sweet. And for $5,800, pretty sweet deal. Let's do a little free advertising for the guy here.
I know it is.
There's the phone number. Man, if I had $5,800, I'd be driving this one home today.
Take care, guys.
A few other nice examples. There's an R900S. Here, this one's ticking away nicely.
It's pretty terribly loud. You wake up the dead with that. Yeah, no kidding.
Another nice cafe job on an Airhead. Really like this one a lot. This is an R100S, 1972. Just the kind of Airhead I would love to find. Well, someday. Right now I'm pretty happy with my K1200 RS. Up here we got a nice sidecar machine.
Yeah, that thing just looks massive.
Kawasaki Bimota, that's been at some other shows. So is the Laverda. That one's been, that was here last year. Moto Guzzi V50. Combustion Cycles is here. They got a 400 Super Sport. It's one they had in the shop. A couple other nice bikes here. That guy on the phone there, that's Dave. He's the one I picked up the VF700S from. Beautiful Vincent. Not sure what this is. It's a 250 something. I don't know those bikes that well to even guess. Here's a nice Triumph Bonnie. It's a 2013 version. Pretty sweet. The British bikes. That's where it all started. Some nice Triumphs here. Bonnies, Tigers. Nice Royal Enfield over here. Let's take a look at that. That's pretty sweet. It's one of Lisa's favorites. She loves the Enfield. Here's a nice Royal Enfield. Hey Lisa, here's one for you.
I saw that.
That's you. You could use that in your 50-mile commute every day. People would be getting out of your way.
The Triumph with the flag.
Oh, that's nice. All British flagged out. Sweet. Check out the tank on this Ducati Desmo. Wow. Shiny. The Nortons. All of the bikes here are just so nicely detailed out. They're nice and clean. Just a really, really good representation.
Yeah, I just kind of heard second.
There's a few more Triumphs here. Old Bonnie, Trident. Nice BSA. Now we get into some older Triumphs here. Nice old Thumper BSA there. That's cool. That bike's got a lot of soul. Nice helmet setup. And over here, this is one of the first bikes I ever got on that you could actually shift, except there was a Trail 90. This is a Trail 70. These things are so cool. I love the handlebars that you could unlock right there with that knob, and then you could flip them down, and you'd be able to transport the thing in the back of a friggin' trunk of a car if you wanted to. This here is Marcus of Ton Up NC. He's going to tell us a little bit about the history of Ton Up NC and this event.
So, yep, we're out here at the 10th annual Bull City Rumble. Ton Up North Carolina is the club that organizes the event. We've been doing it for 10 years, like I say. The club's been around for 13. We started the club to focus on riding, racing, and restoring British vintage motorcycles. And we've stayed very, very true to that mission. We ride vintage British motorcycles. We restore them ourselves, and we race motocross and road racing. And the idea behind this event was just to get all those motorcycles that are out there that we see in magazines to come out in person, to be ridden to the event, and for folks to have an opportunity to kind of meet these people and talk about what it means to be passionate about obsolete technology.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Marcus.
Absolutely. Glad you came out.
All right. Keep on hacking.
Right on.
The winner of Retro Modern is Neil Clark with a 2007 Ducati GT100. Neil Clark, come on up. Come on up, Neil Clark. Oh, there he is.
Well,
wait,
I entered Retro Modern,
Rochelle ride, I believe.
but Neil Clark won, so that's all good.
Is this the gentleman who loves the Rochelle ride? The never imitated, sometimes attended Rochelle ride. Fantastic. Neil's a big supporter of the club. Neil, tell Chad, Rochelle ride, baby. Thank you. Very deserved. Big supporter of the club. Good job, Neil. Next category is Vintage American. Vintage. Now, I think we can all imagine who probably won this. Beautiful motorcycle. I covet it quite a bit, and I wish I had one, but I don't, because I don't have that kind of money. But the winner is Ed Bauer, 1940 Harley-Davidson VA. Beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. Oh, I'm sorry. They wrote V on here. I should have known that. I read well, but sometimes I don't think well. All right, next category is Vintage European. Vintage European. As soon as I find it. Okay. The winner of the Vintage European category is Jim Aswell with a 1972 BMW R100S. Jim's also another big supporter. Well deserved. Right on, dude. We're gonna do Vintage Japanese next. So there was obviously in this category probably the most bikes we've had in a long time. So yeah, in history, absolutely. So the competition was really stiff, and you know, we do the best that we can. The winner of this category is well deserved, and he also did a wonderful job helping us out today with judging and doing one of our tech sessions. Johan Kaiser, 1978 Honda CX500. Johan does really nice work, super nice guy, well deserved. Right on, Johan. Right on. All right, next is Vintage British. And we had an awful lot of really amazing motorcycles, really rare stuff in this category. It was tough. You know, we want everybody to realize that we do the very best we can. We get a lot of nice bikes that show up. This gentleman is truly, truly a gentleman. A very nice person. Comes out to the Rumble, brings something different every single year, if you can imagine. Never shows up with the same bikes. Always super rare stuff, beautiful stuff, and is a very, very nice man. And I can't say enough good things about him. The winner of Best in British is Richard McNeely. I think I'm saying that right, with the 58 Norton 99, the Dominator. I don't think anybody would disagree that that bike is fantastic. Thank you very much, Richard. But this year, you know, we have a plaque and we have a $500 cash prize. First time we've ever done this. And it's really only meant to reward folks, you know, who are riding these bikes, who are putting them together, and who are willing to bring them out, and willing to share them with everybody else. So, and this bike is truly, truly something to see. You're not going to see many of them at all, period. And, you know, we're really honored that it was able to come out and be with us today. So the winner, the 2014 Bull City Rumble Best in Show is Ron, and I'm going to get this wrong, Rivaco 1958 Manx Norton. And I just want to say once again, you're not going to see that motorcycle very often at all. As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, we tried to chase this dude down in Durham. We were, there you go, sir. $500 cash. We live up to what we say. Congratulations.
Well, there you have it. That wraps up the 2014 Bull City Rumble. All the prizes well deserved. Time to hit the road and head back home. Wow, I killed a lot of bugs on the way home. Well, that's about it. That was a nice ride up and back. As you can see, I came back in the dark, but the VF 700S Sabre did great. Handles great, drives great. Little wheel hop at about 75. I need to get that front tire balanced. But that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the Bull City Rumble 2014. Till next time. Well, this is where it all starts here this morning before we head up to Durham for the Bull City Rumble. About an hour, Brumber. The Bull City Rumble. It's Rumble. So there's my first blooper.